Hello traders, I welcome you to E-marketTubeFX, and you are with your trader Henry Ampemdako. Today I want us to look at some quick analysis on Bitcoin. Yes, today we are going to look at quick analysis on this crypto asset, so that if you are a trader watching me at this very moment, you know how you're going to trade this market in the coming days. I did this analysis long time ago, and price market has been respecting this analysis that I did. And where price is heading towards, I need to let my followers on YouTube and other social media handle also to be aware of what is about to happen, so that we all pick position as and when confirmation begin to print on the chart. So as you can see on your screen, this is BTCUSD chart. This is a weekly time frame that we are. As you can see, key zones, the liquidity zones, neatly drawn, trend line, everything intact. Where I expect price to reach, then finally reverse everything, as you can see on your screen. So what is this analysis all about? As you can see, BTC market or BTCUSD market has been in a bearish form since October 2025, and market has been selling. The bearish move on the market is insane. Price sweeping liquidity at a zone, price sweeping liquidity at a zone of 125,000, then pushing down to a current price of 78,000. It's insane. So today I was even watching some video on Facebook, of which an investor, a crypto holder, who bought BTC at a price of 125,000 and now dipping to price of 78,000. That investor was crying, and I said, wow, it's not easy to be in this field. So there is hope. There is hope. I pray that you pay attention to whatever I'm about to discuss with you at this very moment, so that we all take advantage as to how we are going to trade this market in the coming days. Because what you are seeing here is, I didn't draw this in a day. It has been on this machine, or I've done this analysis long time ago, and price has been respecting ever since price market swept liquidity here. I said, wow, something is about to happen. And indeed, market has been selling deep due to so many factors. With regard to the crypto market, many initial buyers or holders of this precious asset were selling. They are part of their profit. Some invested in crypto or BTC when it was at a price of 1,000 USD. Others too bought BTC when it was at a price of 100, 200 USD. Others too 5,000 USD, and price skyrocketed to 125,000. And these initial holders started selling part of their profits to invest in other businesses. So it led to this bearish movement that you are seeing on the chart for since October 2025, as I earlier mentioned. So this is one of the fundamental factors that influence this bearish movement that you see on the chart, because many people were selling their assets. Not that they are afraid that BTC is going to crash, but they have been holding this asset since. Bought at a price of, as I earlier mentioned, some bought at a price of 100 USD, others to 200, others to 1,000, others to bought at a price of 4,000, 5,000. They have been holding this asset since, and price skyrocketed to 125,000, and they've gained enough, and they have to sell part of their profit to invest in other. And this led to this bearish movement that you see, and other bad news with regard to the market, because this market is mostly driven by sentiment. So other bad news also affected this bearish movement that you see on this chart at this very moment. So when is this bearish market, as you can see in this Bitcoin BTCUSD, going to end? When BTC started buying, when it got to a price of, when BTC got to a price of 80,000 and we saw some bullish move going, many were of the view that the bullish movement has started and BTC is going to skyrocket it. But I knew very well that because my trend line is at this zone, surely when price get to 97,000, surely market is going to resume the bearish movement, and I'm not surprised this thing is happening. I even made I was having a discussion with one colleague trader of mine, KFS, Mr. Obed. As you can see on your screen, I was having a phone call with him and I said, bro, BTC is going to sell deep. BTC is going to sell deep. I expect BTC to sweep liquidity at a zone of 74,000. So this is where we have the support. So at a zone of 74,000, BTC is going to sweep liquidity under this zone. So BTC pushing to 73,000 to 72,000 or possibly 71,000, meaning liquidity at this zone is going to be cleared. So the bullish movement that is happening on the market is just temporary. It's just temporary. BTC is going to continue selling until the liquidity at this zone is cleared. Then the bullish movement will continue. So it's something that we normally do in this market. If you're a newbie, you are watching me at this very moment, if you want to do well in this industry, you need to check your circles. Yes. Who are your friends? Who are your friends? Because you need to have the same like-minded people who are going to help you or challenge you to do well in this market. So as and when myself and this good friend of mine, we meet, we talk about the chart. So in one of our meetings on phone, we're having this discussion and he told me that, okay, bro, you send me the analysis, as you can see on your screen, send the analysis that you did. Let me see how it goes. And as you can see on your screen, I posted this. I sent the analysis that I've done to him also to have a view of it. And everything that I told him is happening right now. Everything that I told him is happening right now. And we are expecting BTC to sweep liquidity at the 74,000, come to 73, possibly. If the liquidity sweep is going to be deep, then we should expect BTC coming to either 71 or 70,000. Then after the sweep, we should expect the bullish move to start. Yes. After the sweep, I said we should expect this bullish move to start. So as you can see from the arrow, BTC is going to sell deep, come down, clear this liquidity, then resume the bullish move. This bearish movement that you see here, it is something that I've done it a long time ago. So as others were saying that this bullish movement that brought price at a zone of 97,000, people were jubilating that BTC has started a bullish move and is going to skyrocket very soon. I knew very well that when price get to this zone and there's a confirmation of a bearish movement coming down, BTC is going to come down to 74,000, then push down, sweep liquidity at a zone of 73, come to 72, or possibly if the sweep is going to be deep, then we should expect BTC coming to 71,000 or 70,000. So that is how the market is at this very moment. So if you are looking forward to buy the market, I will encourage you that you should wait. You should wait for this sweep to happen, because aside this fundamental issue or with regard to the initial buyers of BTC selling part of their profit, you shouldn't also forget the market makers. You shouldn't also forget the market makers, how they influence price on the market, because these market makers are aware that we have some traders who joined the bullish move that went up, of which price was around 125,000, heading towards 130. Then market reversed. So as market is reversing, those traders having their stop loss around this zone, who joined the bullish move and were not content with profit gain, now price is heading towards their SL to take them out of the market. This is something that has been going on in the market every now and then with regard to liquidity sweep. It's something that has been going on in the market. So if you're a trader, I know you will side with me what I'm talking about. So down 74,000, we have some liquidity, a liquidity pool here at the sell side liquidity that we're expecting price to come down and grab. Yes, we are expecting price to come down and grab. Now let's go to the monthly time frame so that you see something. So there's a monthly time frame. If you check the monthly time frame, there is if you are to draw a support, at the monthly time frame, you see what I'm talking about. So there's a monthly time frame. Let me draw this support here, then you understand where I'm coming from. So this is our support. This is a very important zone of which we expect BTC to reverse. So this is our support. So as price is approaching this zone, we are expecting BTC to reverse at this zone. If BTC fail to reverse at this zone, is BTC fail to resume the bullish move as we usually know at this zone, and is able to break this support, then we should expect BTC coming down below 54,000. Yes, coming down below 54,000, because this support that we have here is around a zone of that is 72,000. As I earlier discussed with you, this support that we have here is just beneath where we have the liquidity sweep, where I drew this in the weekly time frame. Let's go back to the weekly time frame. Yes, where we have this, where I drew the support in the monthly time frame. It's just under the key zone, which is the support that I drew with regard to the weekly time frame, where I said the liquidity sweep is going to happen, as you can see at this zone. So if price is going to sweep liquidity from 74,000, then we should expect market coming to either 70, 73, 72 or 71. So around 71, maybe if it's going to push down, then we should expect price coming to 70. So if price comes to 70, we should expect price resuming the bullish move after clearing the liquidity around the zone. So after clearing the liquidity around the zone, we expect BTC to reverse in the bullish move. But if this failed to happen and the bearish movement is that strong, break it and continue selling, then we should expect BTC coming low below 54,000. Because over here we have another support here, which is around 49. Yes. So interesting days ahead, and we pray that the fundamental factors should come to play, so that the bullish movement that we expect to happen will resume very soon around this 70, below the 74,000, where the liquidity sweep is. Then we will all enjoy the bull market that we expect to happen on the market. Yes, because US is preparing to assent the crypto market structure bill. US to give a green light to the crypto market structure bill, which is also going to boost BTC to gain grounds on the market to resume the bullish move. So this is another important policy which is also going to help the BTC to buy when finally this bill is passed. when finally this bill is passed. And we are praying that as BTC has reached this zone, very soon this bill will be passed so that it will also influence the bullish movement that we expect on the market. So this is the analysis that I want to share with you, so that if you are thinking of buying BTC, then you know the zone that you are going to buy. Please, you wait for confirmation. You wait for confirmation. This analysis that I've done with you after the sweep, just wait for confirmation. Then you will know how you're going to trade this market. Yes, after the sweep, I said wait for confirmation. So where BTC is, for sure, I know BTC is going to continue selling. As I earlier mentioned, come down below 74,000 to clear the liquidity. Then after that, we should think of what? When we get a confirmation, then we all join the bullish movement, which is about to happen on the market. So if you are thinking of buying BTC at this very moment, please wait. Wait for the sweep to happen. Yes, wait. If you don't wait, you will turn a liquidity to the market. Yes, and I know you understand what I'm talking about. If you are thinking of buying BTC at this very zone, please wait. Wait for the sweep to happen, because down here, below this support, we have a pool of liquidity at the sell side, of which has to be what? Of which has to be cleared. We have a pool of liquidity at the sell side, which has to be cleared. So after clearing this liquidity, then we should what? Think of buying BTC after getting the confirmation. So this is something that I want to share with my followers on YouTube and all other social media handles, so that we will know when we are going to buy BTC. It is something that I've done a long time ago. This bearish movement that you see, as I already told you, I've done the analysis long time ago. I know BTC is not going to continue the bullish movement, but the bullish movement that came here is just a temporary movement that brought price to this key zone, then reversed. So now price is targeting the liquidity at this zone. The market is targeting the liquidity at this zone, of which we are looking forward for it to be cleared. Yes, these market makers. We have a lot of traders who have their stop loss here. Others too have placed their sell limits, that when market break this zone, is going to continue selling. And as I've already discussed with you, after price taking this liquidity, we are expecting market to continue the bullish move, or resume the bullish movement. But when it fails to happen, and the bearish movement continue, then we should expect BTC coming low around 54,000 there, because over here we have an important support around this zone, of which we are expecting BTC in case when it gets to the support and breaks it, and the bullish movement fails to happen, then if to continue selling, then we should expect BTC coming around this zone. So it is something that I want to share with you guys. So as and when we get the confirmation that the liquidity sweep has happened, and gotten the confirmation that market is going to buy, then we are going to take position on the market. So this is what I want to share with you. And remember, when it happened, remember E-marketTubeFX have already shared everything with you. And I pray that we all make something out of the market in these coming days, interesting days ahead. And this is what we do at E-marketTubeFX. If this is your first time you've joined this channel, make sure you subscribe, you like and share, so that anytime I make new video like this, you will also benefit from it. Then we all make money from this forex industry. Thank you very much for your attention. Bye-bye.